Hey guys, um, just wanted to tell you a little bit about what I wrote in this email in case you're the kind of person that doesn't really enjoy reading so much. Um, I believe band is a team, and I believe it's one of the best teams that you can be on. Just like any sports team or anything, we have to super rely on each other. But unlike a sports team, everyone has to perform all the time. There can't be a bench warmer. Just it's the way it is. So I want to start off with saying that I really, and I really mean this, I believe that you guys are awesome. You're an awesome group of kids. If I didn't think that, I probably wouldn't even bother with this video or with any of this stuff I'm going to say, because uh, it wouldn't matter that much. But it really matters to me. I think that you guys are awesome, and I love working with you. I like each and every one of you. There isn't anybody in class that just drives me bonkers. I mean, sometimes you have things that you do that drive me bonkers, but as far as you as people, you're awesome. I like you. Um, it's my mission, it's my goal in your class and pretty much in life to make you the best musicians, to help you realize your fullest potential, both as musicians and as people. Um, I believe in my class when the people graduate in high school, when they graduate, they're better leaders, they're stronger people all around. And in order for me to do that, though, I need your help. I really do. I can't do it by myself. And the biggest thing I need your help with right now is to be able to stay attentive and to really be able to know what's going on all the time. All the time. I mean, we got to increase our focus. And so from here on out, I have some expectations. And I want to go past saying I have some expectations and maybe say we have some expectations. These are the things we really should expect from each other. Okay, besides all the normal things like treating each other with respect and all that stuff, these things I feel like are the parts that if we fix these things in our class, we're going to have a class that's so good no one will know what to do with us. We'll be so amazing that people will listen to us and they'll go, I can't even believe that's a beginning class because they sound way too good for that. And so, number one, going to the bathroom is an important part of being a human, but it's also something that shouldn't come unexpected to you. You should essentially know when you normally have to go, right? And sometimes it sneaks up on you. Um, the problem with your class is it's after lunch, but that's also a solution. No other class during the day, except for maybe first hour, has as much time to use the restroom as you do in between classes, right? You have essentially all of lunch period to go to the bathroom. And kind of the way nature works is that it takes longer than 10 minutes for something to go through you. So uh, I feel like it's important for you to go before class. You know why? Because every time you get out of your chair and you come ask me if you can go to the bathroom, you're being distracted. You're taking focus off the class and putting it on yourself. And the second thing that happens is you miss everything that we did in class during that bathroom visit. And it seems like the students that are farther behind are the ones that usually have to go to the bathroom, which puts you even farther behind. So the first step you can do, catching up, is use the 10 minutes before class to go to the bathroom. You know class doesn't start till 1:11, and most of you are at my door far before 1 o'clock. Second, I expect you to be in your seats by the time our little timer on the board gets to 3. I expect you to be in your seat warming up, learning the stuff that we're going to play that day, getting your instrument working, working on your tone, making sure your reeds are all set, making sure your valves are oiled, making sure everything works correctly. That should be done with 3 minutes left on the clock. The next thing, the band room is a classroom, just like if you were to go to Mrs. Wolfgang's room or Mrs. Miller's room or Mr. Gilbert's room. It's a classroom. It's a place of learning, and it's not a gym. In fact, the gym is right across the hall. If you have this problem where you need to run around and stuff, you should go take care of it in the gym before you come into the band room. Run a couple laps just before you come in, whatever it takes. But get it out of your system. There should never ever be a moment in the band room where you're running around or touching other people's stuff or playing with other people's instruments, especially my instruments, especially the high schoolers' instruments. It's dangerous to run around the band room, but it also could be kind of expensive. If you knock out over our $500 snare drum and you make it so it's not round anymore, you just took away opportunity for someone to have a good sounding instrument. It'd be no different than someone running around and smashing your trumpet accidentally because they were goofing around in the classroom. Okay? So keep your hands to yourself and don't use the band room for a gym. It's a classroom. So I am always keenly aware of what time it is. I know what time it takes to pack up. I know how long I've been doing this for 12 years. I know how long it takes to put things away. I know how long it should take to put things away. And I have ideas and plans all the way up to the last minute. I'm not a teacher that likes it when students stand by the door and wait for the bell ring. I actually kind of hate that. I hate unstructured time. So you should not be putting your instrument away or getting ready to put it away or starting to take it apart or anything until class is dismissed. I'll always say, okay, pack it up. That's the day. That's how I'm going to end class. You shouldn't be getting ready before then. Okay, because what it shows me is disrespect. I'm sorry, but it does. It shows me that you don't really care what I have to say. It also says that you're already done. You're not going to learn any more for the rest of the day. And it's kind of offensive to me. And I know you don't mean it that way, but that's the way it feels to me, okay? So in order for us to alleviate that, just wait to put your things away until I dismiss the class. And the last one of these things, in order for us to have a really organized rehearsal or a music lesson, it's so important for you to stay in your seat or near your instrument to not wander around the classroom. Really staying in your seats is a big deal to me. And it's just so that we can get more done. It's not because I believe in a classroom where everyone should sit like slaves. It's because I want you to be ready all the time. I want you to know at the drop of a hat where we are, what we're playing, and what we're doing. There should never, ever, ever, ever be a moment in class, in rehearsal, where you say, where are we, or what are we doing? Those words should never be uttered out of your mouth because you should always know where we're at and what we're doing. Should never be confused. So, in return for following those expectations, I promise that I will lead you to greatness. I will promise that I will do everything in my power to make you a better person or to help you be a better person in a better position. Also, if you follow those expectations, I am confident that you'll be able to play any music that you want to play. And I actually think you'll be able to play any instrument that you want to play. Maybe you won't be able to do it for 4 or 5 years, but once you learn one instrument, all the rest are easy. You'll also be able to hear things in music that other people can't. Holy cow, it'll be amazing. You'll be able to hear things nobody else will even pick up on, which will lead you to enjoy music better and also enjoy music that other people don't even listen to. You'll feel connected to people. You'll feel connected to something greater than yourself, something way bigger than just you. You feel like you're really part of something. You'll get extreme joy out of making music. I can't explain it to you, but it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. And you'll also likely get better grades than everyone else. You'll get higher test scores than everyone else. You'll be a better problem solver. You'll probably be a better athlete. You'll probably be a better student, a high-performing student. There's all kinds of cool side effects. But all this comes down to those expectations that we have to practice every day. Sometimes we'll fail, but always come back to trying to live up to these expectations. I'll see you tomorrow.